Yes, because whatever we do in life, whatever we speak about, it's a story. Even our life is a story. If
Hmm.
I ask you what you did yesterday, you can tell me in form of a story. Like I woke up at around it, then I rushed to kitchen, I freshened up, I dropped someone at school or someone at office, I came back home. Right, right. So everything is a story. Even reporting, news
Hmm.
journalists, what do? Whatever news
Hmm.
they share it on TV, right? It's a story. Everything is a story. So, storytelling
Yeah.
techniques, you must be well versed with it. It's really going to help you in the long run. Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, some people have hooked that conversation till the end. Like, I would
Mhm.
like to have that kind of recipe in my voice as well as my mentality.
Oh, that's great. That's great. It's more about your personality. I will give you an
Hmm.
example. There are two
Okay.
people. Okay, one person starts speaking and nobody listens to him. Okay,
Hmm.
so he walks up to a stage. He's on a stage and starts speaking. And the moment he starts speaking, people pay attention for 2 to 3 minutes. Then
Hmm.
eventually, all of them start to chit chat with each other,
Hmm.
right, among
Hmm.
themselves, and nobody is paying attention to the person who is on the stage. On
Hmm.
contrary, there is second person. The moment he starts speaking, he keeps the audience glued to his conversation or to his speech. Why?
Hmm.
Because he has mastered those techniques, how to
Hmm.
hook the audience. I already
Yeah.
told you, storytelling, cracking a joke, sharing your personal
Hmm.
experiences. So that's
Hmm.
really going to help you. Maintaining eye contact.
Hmm.
Okay, looking into the eyes of each and every person that you can see
Hmm.
and maintaining eye contact with them. Right, so that's
Got it.
very important. Very important. Okay,
Got it, ma'am.
I would like to give you my introduction as well. I am Aisha. I am one of the trainers or experts here at English Shadi, and I do have 7 years of experience in this field. I have worked as a communication coach or a soft skill trainer for so many years now, and I have completed almost 2,500 sessions here at English Shadi. That is something I'm proud of, and I've done masters in English literature and education. That is something about me, some information about me, Prashant. Okay, great. So tell me, what would you like to speak about? Would you like to go with the topic, or is there anything else that you would like to discuss today?
So, ma'am, so I would have some kind of particular topic in my mind. I would like to discuss that. Okay. So right now I'm just juggling with a lot of things. Okay. So when I sat with a lot of senior management, okay, where
Mhm.
I observe a lot of things, the way they emotionally, like, they add the emotional intelligence while talking with a lot of senior people. Okay, I would like to add that thing in, like, while speaking, like everyone speak a lot of things, okay, but only few people add that emotional touch.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I will tell you how we can do that. See, you have to, as you said, that we have to personalize things,
Hmm.
right? How can we do that? By sharing our own stories. I believe storytelling is one of the most important techniques that one can have. Right.
Hmm.
So whenever you talk about anything, share your personal experiences or anecdotes. For
Hmm.
example, if you're talking about how you became a fluent English speaker, right? Share your
Hmm.
personal experiences. How did I start? How difficult it was? What all struggles or obstacles were in my way? So make it personalized and share your
Hmm.
experiences so that the audience can connect with you,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, that is one of the best ways. Storytelling always helps.
Hmm.
Second thing is that sometimes you need to crack jokes as well. You have to add
Yeah.
a pinch of humor to it. Right? So
Hmm.
there has to,
Hmm.
if you have a good sense of humor, then it
Hmm.
will be very easy for you to connect with the audience. Right? So
Yeah.
having a straight face every time or being very serious, that's not going to
Yeah.
work.
Hmm.
Right? So you need to have
Absolutely.
a smile on your face. You need
Yeah.
to have a good sense of humor.
Hmm.
Right? So that's really going to help you in the long run.
Hmm. Got it,
Right?
ma'am.
These are the two. And third thing is that maintaining eye contact.
Hmm.
Make sure
Hmm.
that whenever you're talking to someone, you have a positive body language
Hmm.
because 70% of the communication takes place through body.
Hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
So, positive body language, smile on your face. That is
Got
really
it.
going to help you. So these are the three things that I would like to tell you about.
Got it, ma'am. Got it. And apart from that, like, I actually understood, like you have mentioned, like 70% is actually a, like, apart from voice, we have hand gestures, lot of things that actually play a very crucial role in, like, having the conversation, right? And apart from that, like, I saw during the meeting as well, but I'm actually some asking some different questions. It's actually too late still.
It's okay.
Okay, so there is a kind of voice modulation as well sometimes, where like I sit with a lot of senior management. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
where they used to crack at jokes, and while during the meeting they speak like with a little louder. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that like while having the casual conversation, they like we feel like we are friends,
Mm-hmm.
and they do like this actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So basically, whenever you are conversing with someone, you have to make them feel comfortable.
Hmm.
Okay. You don't have to overpower or you don't have to overshadow the other person. For
Okay.
example, if two people are talking to each other, one person is good and one person is not so good. So it's not that you will try to throw your weight around. Okay.
Hmm.
So you have to make the other person feel comfortable.
Hmm.
Right? That is, if you make someone feel comfortable, then only they will be able to speak. I'm sure that there will be so many people trying to connect with you, right? Because everyone,
Yeah.
there are so many people out there who want to learn this language. So
Hmm.
the moment they are in your sessions or they are having a meeting with you, make sure that you make them feel comfortable. Then only they will be able to come out of their comfort zone and share their innermost feelings with you when it comes to their journey with this language. Make them feel comfortable. Yeah,
Got it,
so
ma'am.
that's very
Yeah.
important. It's very important. Yeah. Anything else that you would like to ask or share? Tell me
No,
something about tell me something about your English learning journey. How did you start? How did you develop passion for this language?
actually, like I was like my senior management took me up and told me like you have to give speak in town hall. So that time I was completely messed up. I
Mm-hmm.
was completely blank.
Mm-hmm.
Then I realized like after gaining a lot of experience, then I need
Mm-hmm.
to focus on communication skills apart from other skills. Then I realized like from last 6 months I was like doing shadowing practice. I'm applying like recording for like 45 days and
Mm-hmm.
recorded myself, and I was like these are the kind of basic things I did like reading out little loud. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and this kind of practice I did, and also like intermediately I used to do that journaling as well,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
this is how I'm improving my fluency as well. And somehow I felt I make some grammar mistakes over there, like that, like some kind of grammar mistakes, and because of that I joined this platform so that I
Mm-hmm.
can enhance my communication skills with the expert tutor.
Wow.
uh,
Wonderful. That is the kind of spirit you must have. Believe me. Okay.
yeah.
A tutor or any, like, I don't consider myself a tutor. I consider myself a learner. I will
Hmm.
always be a learner. And I
Yeah.
don't feel any kind of shame in saying that.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So we have to be learners first. We have to learn new
Hmm.
things. Then only we will be able to progress. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's very
Yeah.
important. That's very important. Can I make a few corrections, Prashant?
Sure. Sure.
Okay, fine. So you said that they used to crack jokes. You were talking about your staff, right? Your
Hmm.
senior members. So you said they used to crack jokes. If they did
Hmm.
it in past, then you can use used to. If they are still doing it, then you can say when they sit together, they crack a lot of jokes,
Got it.
right?
Hmm.
Okay. Used to is used, for example, I used to play with Sarah. I used to play with Sarah when she was 5 years old. That means
Hmm.
that activity happened in past and it stopped in past itself. So that is when we
Okay.
use used to. For all present actions, we don't make use of used to at all. Fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Then you will have to stop the use of the word like, because like is a filler.
Okay. Hmm.
Okay, you know what filler
Hmm.
words
Got it.
are? You know what filler words are? Filler
Yeah. Yeah.
words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they like that, right?
Yeah. So fillers can be, see, we all make use of fillers. We all
Hmm.
make use of fillers. But the frequency, how, I would say, how frequently are we
Fr-
using fillers? That is something that we have to gain control on, right? So if you will use fillers after 1 2 minutes, nobody's going to notice it. But if you will repeat it after every line, that is when it becomes noticeable, right? So that is something
Got
that
it.
you have to minimize. Okay, we
Got it,
all,
ma'am.
even native speakers make use of fillers. There is
Hmm.
nothing wrong, but
Hmm.
the frequency matters, right? And third thing, you said that I had to give speak. I had to give speak. No, I had to give a speech.
Speech.
Speak,
Hmm.
right? Then you said intermediately,
Hmm.
intermittently,
Yeah.
intermittently.
Intermittently. Got it.
Yeah, intermittently.
Got it.
Okay, great, wonderful. But I really like your enthusiasm and spirit that you came up with, right? You have that positive attitude, very energetic. I know it's around 10
Then,
o'clock, 10:50.
yeah.
You're still energetic. You're all pumped up for the session. So please keep it up.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay, that's great. So you said that you read a lot of stuff, right?
Mostly technical part. Like I'm in the
Okay.
technical field. I mostly technical
Hmm.
part. Okay. And apart from that, I watch random videos on the YouTube.
Hmm. Okay. So I forgot to ask you, what's your profession?
So I'm actually a senior software engineer.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so fine. That's like, how do you find your job?
I really enjoy that job actually, especially every single day I used to like solve a lot of problems. Okay, I'm a
Mm-hmm.
problem solver and I
Mm-hmm.
got to learn a lot of things every single day from the
Mm-hmm.
technical perspective. So because of that, I'm not more involved into the meetings. But suddenly, like in like 10 days in a month where I used to involve a lot of meetings, that point of time I realized like I'm making some like in personal development I'm missing something. So because of that, and
Mm-hmm.
apart from that, I really enjoy. I got Saturday, Sunday off, and Monday to Friday, like 9 hours working hours, and
Okay.
everything is well settled at present.
Okay, that's great. That's great. And Prashant, do you speak in English when you are at your office?
During the meeting itself, we speak in English, and apart from that, we use native language itself.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you have very less, I would say, contact with this language when it comes to you at office or you interacting with your colleagues, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. What I would like to tell you that the more contact we have with this language, the better it's going to be for us. The more
Hmm.
you speak, the more you read, the more you listen, the more I would say
Hmm.
it will come to you naturally. So when you do all of these things, right? So speaking English becomes your second nature,
Hmm. Got it.
right? Because all these skills are interconnected. But at the same time, I would like to tell you that there's nothing on this earth which can replace this one-to-one conversation,
Hmm.
right?
Got it.
What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think?
No, I believe it will not replace one-to-one conversation. Like
Yes.
we right now, we are connecting with you. Someday, we are connecting with a lot of co-learners,
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay. So tell me, how has your experience been so far? Because I think you have connected with, you must have connected with so many co-learners so far. So,
okay.
okay, how has your experience been so far?
So my experience have been good actually. So I'm connecting with like beginners as well as intermediate learners. I would consider myself as a intermediate level. Okay, so where I got to learn a lot of things from a lot of people, and I especially sometimes I watch my videos. I felt like I'm repeating some kind of sentences again and again. I would like to avoid that in future, and I would
Mm-hmm.
like to use hand gestures more, the enthusiasm and more advanced vocabulary. I would like to enhance all those things, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I felt like if I use advanced vocabulary, then other person will not be able to understand. Let's say I'm in the like meeting of 10 people, like they are more into like technical skills, they are not much into like communication skills especially. So if I use that advanced vocabulary, then like then I have to extend that meeting to little longer, right? There is a time constraint as well. So I would like to use, most of the cases I would like to use simple sentences, and apart from that I would like to improve my storytelling skills as well, like because I want to become a content creator, and I would like to bring that storytelling part in my life, and it
Mm-hmm.
will help me in future as well. So because
Mm-hmm.
of that, I'm working on it.
Yes, because whatever we do in life, whatever we speak about, it's a story. Even our life is a story. If
Hmm.
I ask you what you did yesterday, you can tell me in form of a story. Like I woke up at around and then I rushed to kitchen, I freshened up, I dropped someone at school or someone at office, I came back home. Right. Right. So everything is a story. Even reporting, news
Hmm.
journalists, what do they do? Whatever news
Hmm.
they share it on TV, right? It's a story. Everything is a story. So storytelling
Yeah.
techniques, you must be well versed with it. It's really going to help you in the long run. Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, some people have hooked that conversation till the end. Like, I would
Hmm.
like to have that kind of recipe in my voice as well as my mentality.
Oh, that's great. That's great. It's more about your personality. I will give you an
Hmm.
example. There are two
Okay.
people. Okay, one person starts speaking and nobody listens to him. Okay,
Hmm.
so he walks up to a stage. He's on a stage and starts speaking. And the moment he starts speaking, people pay attention for 2 to 3 minutes. Then
Hmm.
eventually, all of them start to chit chat with each other,
Hmm.
right, among
Hmm.
themselves. And nobody is paying attention to the person who is on the stage. On
Hmm.
contrary, there is second person. The moment he starts speaking, he keeps the audience glued to his conversation or to his speech. Why?
Hmm.
Because he has mastered those techniques. How to
Hmm.
hook the audience. I already
Yeah.
told you, storytelling, cracking a joke, sharing your personal
Hmm.
experiences. So that's
Hmm.
really going to help you. Maintaining eye contact.
Hmm.
Okay, looking into the eyes of each and every person that you can see
Hmm.
and maintaining eye contact with them. Right. So that's
Got it.
very important. Very important. Okay.
Got it, ma'am.
A
Got it.
few more corrections, Prashant. You
Sure.
said my
Sure.
my experience have been good.
Hmm.
I would want you to correct this sentence because I believe you are pretty much capable of doing it. My experience have been good.
So I would like my experience
Has been. Has
has
been.
been like this
Yeah.
kind
I
of
had.
grammar mistakes I do a lot of times actually.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. My
Okay.
experience is singular. No, singular. My
Yeah.
experience singular. So we'll use has. Right. Then use how. I'm going to write a word in the chat box. I want you to read it. Okay. I'm going to
Okay.
write it here.
Gesture.
Gesture. J.
Gesture. Got it.
Yes. Okay. Not gesture. Gesture. Right.
Gesture.
Hand gestures.
Yeah.
Body movement. They are very important.
Got it.
Facial expressions. Yeah. They are
Hmm.
very important.
Got it.
Okay.